Today guys, we're slamming together a $1,000 4K PC for the upcoming Battlefield 5. Now, are you excited? Well, I am, that's for sure. Let's get started. So how is it going guys? Robin here on Chips Media, bringing you the best tips and tools for gaming. On this channel you'll find PC components, tech gadgets and console accessories, as well as product reviews. So if you're interested in that, consider subscribing. In this video we're gonna be slamming together the best PC build at around $1,000 early 2018. And with that said, let's just get into it, alright? Now in terms of performance, the requirements are quite reasonable, I gotta say. Now having in mind that the game is gonna be using their own Frostbite engine, an engine that's been around for a whopping 9 years now guys, which have given DICE plenty of time optimizing it. So if they out of the blue decide to announce Battlefield 5 on the Game Boy Color, I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I wouldn't be too surprised. Out of curiosity guys, do you remember the Game Boy Color at all? Anyway, back to the topic. Minimum requirements include the AMD FX 6350 or the Intel Core i5 6600K CPU. Now 8 gigs of RAM and either a Radeon HD 7850 or a GTX 662 gigs graphics card. Now as you can see guys, very low requirements so far. Now keep in mind that this is the minimum requirements, the absolute threshold to be able to start the game. They're not guaranteeing a pleasant experience here. Now, having in mind that they are releasing the game on consoles as well, low requirements shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone. Really? Now, we know that the Frostbite engine is quite complex and scalable in the end of the day anyway, so I wouldn't be too worried here. Now keep in mind, these minimum requirements can easily change before the game comes out. We've seen that before. Now to be able to run the game in stable, silky smooth frame rate over 60 frames a second, we're gonna be needing better hardware for that. Now today I'm gonna be putting together the best $1,000 gaming PC with the latest technology available as of making this video. Now with these parts guys, you should be able to push 60 frames a second easily, highest preset in 1080p resolution. If you're fancy enough and you wanna go even higher, shouldn't be a problem. You should be able to reach 4040p as well as 4K with reasonable frame rate as well. Highest preset obviously with uno problemas. No idea what that came from. Now something worth mentioning is that EA isn't saying anything about recommended requirements, but I found something rather interesting. If you take a look at the minimum requirements in Battlefield 1 and compare it with Battlefield 5, you're gonna see quickly that they're the same. So that should get us a decent idea what the recommended is gonna look like, peeking at the recommended in Battlefield 1. So with that in mind, here we go guys, best $1,000 4K PC for Battlefield or any other demanding games, starting with the CPU. Now for the CPU I went with the AMD Ryzen 2600X. Now thanks to the Zen Plus architecture, the second generation Ryzen, AMD is able to go even higher in clocks, giving you a CPU with 6 cores and 12 threads unlocked. More on that in a second. And a base clock of 3.6 GHz, and it goes all the way up to 3.9 GHz in max boost. Now these extra cores have proven to benefit demanding games such as Battlefield. In the past, we've seen plenty of evidence of people making benchmarks tests on high-end CPUs where you can see increase in FPS compared to 4-core processors. Now what the heck is an unlocked processor? Now basically an unlocked processor means that you can tweak the voltage and you can mess around with clock speeds to give yourself extra performance basically for free. Now sliding over to the graphics card, this has been a struggle guys. I'm telling you. Now Nvidia is about to drop their next gen architecture. It's called the Turing platform, somewhere around in July, though that is just rumors, and there's no guarantee that this date won't change, but according to many sources on the net, a July release seems very likely. Now why is this important? Because we're probably gonna see Nvidia dropping the price on this generation. when that happens. That being said, Nvidia will be rolling out the Founders Edition first, with third-party GPU vendors such as MSI, Gigabyte and ASUS will be later to market, because they're gonna have to go through a number of validating steps. That could be months away, so if you're looking for a new rig ready for Battlefield 5 when the gate opens and you don't want to spend your money on a Founders Edition card, the GTX 1070 Ti is your answer. Now for this particular build, I went with the MSI GTX 1070 Ti Armor 8G OC, now with a total of 2432 CUDA cores and 8 GB of GDDR5. We're looking at GTX 1080 performance here, but for a much lower price tag. You've got plenty of headroom for overclocking thanks to the dual fan cooler from MSI. As MSI like to say, classy black and white design, which by the way is based on MSI's award-winning twin Frozer cooler, which they have been using on graphics card for 10 years now. I don't know what it is, guys, that makes me so excited talking graphics cards. Seriously, what's wrong with me? Anyway, thanks to the cooler, you're gonna be able to overclock this sleek bad boy as well, giving you even higher frame rates than what you saw in the beginning of the video. For a $1,000 PC, this card is a no-brainer, guys. That's it. Now, in order to give all your PC parts and components life and energy, we're gonna be needing a power supply. I gotta say, guys, it saddens me a bit seeing other $1,000 PC builds on the net where people recommending budget power supply units with just the highest possible wattage for the cheapest price possible. To me, I don't get it. If you're gonna spend hundreds of dollars and you're essentially giving it a potato to run it through, to me it's just mind-blowing. Now for this build, guys, we're gonna go the opposite way around. We got 650 watts, high quality watts by the way, fully modular, 7-year warranty and 80 plus gold efficiency. Yeah, that's right. Boom, boom, because this is the EVGA SuperNOVA based on Superflower's platform, which is known for being extremely efficient, reliable and high-end performance. The G3 is the third update in the SuperNOVA series. They have simply taken everything that was great about the G2 lineup and made it even better. Seriously, guys, your PC parts deserves nothing but the best. Right now, Amazon is having a sale on the G3 where you can save 40 bucks on it. And in case you're not looking to run SLI in the near future, you're probably never gonna need more than 650 watts anyway. To give you guys some sort of reference, this system under load will draw about 350 watts with an overclocked GPU. Now we all know that Battlefield 1 is a demanding game, but even in 64 game battles, the used memory never seemed to go higher than right around 7 GB. What we know from the past is that most games benefit from having 2 or more memory sticks, which lets you run them in something called dual channel. This has a huge impact on frame rate, especially in demanding games such as Battlefield 1. Therefore, I went with not only 1 but 2 Ballistix boards, LT 8 GB with clock speeds of 2666 MHz. It's gonna be exactly what we need to assure the best stability and performance for this new Ryzen build. We know that the Infinity Fabric likes faster RAM, so that's what we're looking for here. Fastest RAM possible at the best possible price. Sliding over to the biggest board of them all. Now again, when it comes to the components, it is important that they do work together. Now these components that I've been cackling about are therefore 100% tested and compatible with each other. Now for the motherboard, I went with the Prime B350 from ASUS. Now the B350 chipset has been around for around a year now, and it came out along with the first generation Ryzen processors. Now as you know, guys, I always strive to build with the latest technology possible, and the B450 chipset is in the works by AMD, but we are looking at a third quarter release here, and the difference between the upcoming 450 and the 350 doesn't seem to be that huge. given the fact that the B350 chipset allows for overclocking, makes it the best budget chipset as of right now. On this particular board you get support for 3200 MHz memory, M.2, a pretty decent built-in sound chip, as well as tons of I/O such as USB 3.1 and plenty of USB 2.0 ports, as well as obviously USB 3.0 ports. Now for storage, this is the Achilles heel of this build, and I went with a fast 250 gig solid state drive, giving you a rapid fast operating system, but for the sacrifice of little bit less space, now let's say a mechanical spinning drive. At first I wasn't sure if a SSD or mechanical drive would serve you best, therefore I am gonna leave it open for you to decide for yourself. You got 250 gig SSD, and that is not a whole lot of space by any means, but compared to a mechanical drive, let's say a Western Digital Blue hard drive, it's gonna be miles faster. But for the sake of the budget, for this video I couldn't choose both, guys, so I'm gonna leave it open for you to decide. Alright, now nevertheless in the end you're gonna be happy with either of these options here. Now forged from strong cold rolled steel, the S340 exudes an air of confidence that only the most durable of cases is capable of exhibiting. This extremely compact mid-tower combines an unpricing approach of chassis design with pure minimalistic style and everything you need. We got cable routing cutouts and tie downs to keep your build looking clean and uncluttered, which is going to make things so much easier in the end, guys. You're gonna end up with a nice looking build, I guarantee you. We got plenty of room on the back of the motherboard as well. Now for the reasonable price tag of around $62, now for this build it's definitely a great choice. To sum it all up, guys, we're looking at a price tag a little bit over the $1,000 mark. I know this video says $1,000 gaming build. I could have easily shredded a few bucks here and there to make it come down to the exact $1,000 price point, but yeah, that would have made it so much worse in terms of price performance for the dollar. Now, I am confident, guys, that this beast of a machine will keep you happy for years to come. Now 1080p gaming is not gonna be a problem on this machine, and you should be able to play 4K as well without any problems. Now guys, on a scale of 1 to 66, how excited are you for the Battlefield 5? Let me know in the comments. Now on this channel I cover a variety of gaming related peripherals, tech, console and PC components such as headsets, headphones, mics, monitors and so on. Recently I listed the best budget gaming mice as well as the best mechanical gaming keyboards. Link to those videos can be found down below. With that said, who am I to talk about this? Well, first off, I've been a gamer since I can't remember. I'm a tech savvy and I worked in the gaming peripheral scene in the past. I also built and overclocked computers for 12 years and I've been a content creator for 3. Now there's a ton of videos just around the corner for you guys. If you're looking for the best budget monitor, headset, keyboard, headphones, mousepad and more, consider subscribing. Also don't forget to tap the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any uploads on my end. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Robin here on Chips Media. Until next time, guys, have an awesome day. Alright, bye.